Changes coming to the upcoming Daredevil Born Again series on Disney Plus, making it less gory. Welcome back to Views with Hughes and Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So Variety is reporting, and they're quoting Charlie Cox when he said, Daredevil probably won't be as gory on Disney Plus Born Again series to shoot for 11 months in 2023. So my guess is going to be basically a kids show. Okay, so it seems like they're making it for the kids. It's for a younger audience. But here's my thing though. So far, they have at least three R-rated movies on Disney Plus right now. Deadpool 2, Logan. Okay, so it's like they're going to make this less gory. I wonder what made them bring the change. But anyway, get into the article. After fully debuting his MCU-approved Matt Murdock Daredevil and She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which was horrible. Over the summer, actor Charlie Cox is finally getting ready to lead his own MCU project with the 18-episode Disney Plus series Daredevil Born Again. The actor confirmed to NME that he will spend nearly all of 2023 shooting the Marvel project. They said to me we were going to be shooting in 2023, Cox said. I said, great, when? They said all 2023. I'll start shooting in February and finish in December. Yikes, that's gonna be a long time, okay? Now, I wonder why it's so long. Could be the graphics, visual effects. Will the visual effects department companies that they're looking to hire, are they gonna have enough time, or are they just gonna be rushed through it, okay? And it's that's another story for another day. An 11-month shoot and an 18-episode season will make Daredevil Born Again the biggest Marvel project on Disney Plus so far. I'm fascinated to discover why they chosen to do 18, Cox said. I'm imagining there's going to be an element to that is like the old school procedural show, not necessarily the case of the week, but something where we go really deep into Matt Murdock, the lawyer, and get to see what his life is like. If that's done right and he really gets his hands dirty with that world, I think there's something quite interesting about that. You know what this says to me? Basically, it seems like it's a bait and switch. Another example of bait and switch, okay? They go ahead and get the fans interested in it, and next thing you know, boom, ESG right in our faces. So with that track record and their current regime and everything, even under Bob Iger, I'm not watching the show. Okay, I'm not watching the show. If you're going to watch the show, that's fine. That's cool. Let me know what you think of it. Are you interested in it? So on and so forth. Okay, but me, because the fact that we all know how Marvel's doing nowadays. Okay. There's also the question of what a Daredevil show would look like on Disney Plus. Cox originally played the character on 3 seasons on Netflix's Daredevil, which quickly became popular with fans due to its brooding tone and graphic violence, just like it was in comics. The Netflix series was a far cry from Disney's more family-friendly image. My opinion is this character works best when he's geared towards a slightly more mature audience, Cox told NME. My instinct is that on Disney Plus, it will be dark, but it probably won't be as gory. I would say to people hoping the Disney Plus show copies the Netflix show, we've done that. Let's take things that really work, but can we broaden? Can we appeal to a slightly younger audience without losing what we've learned about what works? I'll answer that for you. Nope. No. I mean, you might get few people interested, but the core audience that you're aiming for, that you had before, no. They're not going to do it. They're not going to be interested in it at all. Cox's supporting turn on She-Hulk earned praise from fans. Which fans? And gave them their first look at the lighter Disney-approved iteration of the superhero. The character even had an updated suit. Cox spoke to Variety about what it was like to put on a new costume for the first time. The black and slightly red costume from the a different series of Daredevil comics. I'm not familiar with the comics. I never read the comics and everything, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, with the name like Daredevil, as well as the kind of criminals he fought, including how he fought against Kingpin, I don't know, you know. So when we're getting ready to shoot it, he says, they took me out to Los Angeles to have a suit fitting, which I assume was to make sure that the old one still fit, Cox said. I showed up at the warehouse hanging in the bag on the railing was my suit that I recognized as one of the one I'd worn in the show before. While I was waiting, there was one computer generated drawing on the wall of some other superhero I was looking at, like, oh, that guy's cool. And then I looked more carefully and I was like, wait, that guy's me. Cox continued, it was a rendering of his gold and red suit. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is such a great homage to some of the earlier Daredevil runs. I got goosebumps thinking about this moment, putting it on, and the fans' reaction. So this is interesting because of the fact that there's rumors out there that stated that, you know, he's going to don the black suit and everything like that. But it turns out he's going to do the yellow suit from one of the earlier works of Daredevil comics. All right. So this is and this seems to be like one of the reasons why, because in that early period, as I heard, or I could be wrong because I never read the comics, that in that period, like the whole comics was like a little more lighthearted, you know, lighthearted, not dark or too violent or anything like that. But my thing is, I guarantee you all that there's gonna be a lot of woke elements in this show, in this series, and it seems to me Charlie Cox is all for it. So I'm tuning out. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to have anything to do with it. I'm not even going to critique it or anything. Let me know your thoughts about in the series below. Do you think that the less gory version of Daredevil series will actually hit with the current audience, as well as reach out to the new audience, or like a younger generation audience like Gen Z, for example? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and also let me know what went wrong in the video. And also, if you have any additional comments to what I shared with you in the video, go ahead and share them in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in the video, go ahead and smash that like button and share it everywhere across social media. Also, if you haven't done so and you enjoy all my content on this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.